Today we will cover centroid formula. First of all, you should know what is centroid point. Centroid point is the point of intersection of medians of a triangle. Here you can see the medians are drawn from each vertex of this triangle ABC and where they are intersecting at this point, and this point only is called the centroid of triangle ABC. Generally, centroid point is denoted by G, and you should know the property of centroid, that centroid divides the median of the triangle in the ratio 2:1 from vertex. Okay, it's necessary because to prove this centroid formula we use section formula and midpoint formula also. So let's review midpoint formula also. Midpoint formula is derived from internal section formula. So there you have studied the dividing point px comma y is equal to m1x2 plus m2x1 by m1 plus m2 for x, and for y m1 y2 plus m2 y1 by m1 plus m2. Now if p lies in the middle of AB, then m1 will be equal to m2. So if m1 is equal to m2, then we have x equals to m1 x2 plus m1 x1 by m1 plus m1, that is m1 common, then x2 plus x1 whole upon 2m1. So m1 m1 cancel, so you get x1 plus x2 upon 2, and similarly we will get y equals to y1 plus y2 upon 2. So this is our midpoint formula. Now let's come back to section formula. For our convenience, let's take only one median so that figure doesn't become dirty. Let's suppose G is the centroid point of this triangle ABC, and if this G is the centroid point, then it divides median, that is AD, in the ratio 2:1 from vertex. Okay, as you know, the vertices of triangle ABC are A, B and C as shown in the figure x1 y1, x2 y2 and x3 y3 respectively. You should know what we are going to prove. The coordinate of centroid point is x1 plus x2 plus x3 by 3, y1 plus y2 plus y3 by 3, that is sum of the vertices of x component of triangle ABC divided by 3, and same thing we do with the y component. Now I think you know how to write in the language form. Whatever we have drawn in the figure, that we have to write in the language. You can suppose the coordinate of D as a comma b, and since D is the midpoint of BC, so coordinate of D will be equal to x2 plus x3 by 2, y2 plus y3 by 2. This you have written from midpoint theorem. Now using section formula, gx comma y equal to m1 x2 plus m2, that is 1 into x1 by m1 plus m2, then again m1 y2, that is b plus m2 y1 by m1 plus m2. This we have written from internal section formula because G lies inside AD. Okay, so now put the value. A value is x2 plus x3 by 2 plus 1 into x1 upon 2 plus 1 comma 2 into y2 plus y3 by 2 plus 1 into y1 by 2 plus 1, and hence at last we get 2 cancel, x1 plus x2 plus x3 upon 3, then y1 plus y2 plus y3 upon 3. So friends, this is the required centroid formula. So I hope you have understood this derivation. Thank you very much.